Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning. Hey, we are now at day 11, which means you are halfway past the halfway mark, right? So we've done half of the work that we need to do in order to create the habit after 21 days, after we've made a decision that's going to change our lives. And so I was having a conversation with my wife. It was yesterday. We were talking about, I don't know if she was talking to somebody else, and then I brought it up to her, but she was talking about what do we need to do to keep our car clean? Because I guess somebody had a messy car that we knew that, and we were talking about, well, one of the best ways to do it is to, whenever, let's say you have a cup and it has something in it and you bring it into your car, when you get out of your car, you take it with you. If you bring in extra clothes or extra things or trash, whatever it is, when you bring it in, when you get out of the car, you take it out. And it just seems so simple that that's all that's needed to do in order to make sure that you have a clean car all the time. It's just whatever goes in comes out. Well, one of the things that still happens with our mind is the same type of thing. There's only so much capacity that you have in your mind. And what we do is we live in this world right now. There is a world right now that bombards us with information, options, and choices. Information, options, and choices. And every single day you have the opportunity to keep what you're doing, or you have the opportunity to move on to something else or try something new. I think Kim told me today was the shiny object syndrome. And so when we think about day 11 and think about what you've been doing and what you've been working on for like the last 11 days, it's really important that you don't get stuck in the shiny option syndrome realm of things, because things are going to come at you, and it's even going to be more now than it's ever been, because you're concentrated and you're dedicated and you're saying, I'm going to get this one thing done. In this last week, at least with the company that I'm working for, which a lot of you guys are working for the same company, because you made the decision at the event that we're on, but there might be somebody who's listening to this a year from now, a little bit later. We've had every single day this week some kind of demo, some kind of new option, some kind of new way to do the same thing that we've already been doing, whether it's working. And I'm saying those things are bad? Absolutely not, because some people are in that position when they can take advantage of something new. But the time that it takes to distract you and take you away from the thing that you're working on, to learn about something new, and then in our minds go, oh man, this is going to work a little bit better. I can still do this. And so what I want to do is I want to caution you today about not starting something new until you get done with what you're working on. And so whatever that decision that you've made, whether it's you're reading your books, or you're doing, extra time and time blocking, or you're doing you're doing fitness stuff, or you've decided, this is a podcast or social media or whatever it is that you have made that dedication to do. Let's get through the next 10 days before you add anything new. In fact, I would say if something comes your way that you have the opportunity to listen to, don't even listen to it. And I want to say this because I want you to be successful. I want so bad for you to get the things that you want. And every time you distract yourself and move to something different, it takes away from your ability to get that other thing done, and the thing that you're really working on to get done. And so if it's something you might be interested in, so let's say we get a demo and a company's trying to show us something, and they're having us be able to come on. My suggestion to you would be, why don't you, especially if they're going to record it, which we record everything these days, write it down in your book that you would like to see it. Wait until we're done with the next 10 days. Get what you're working on completed and done. And then in 10 days and 15 days, if you have capacity, remember, because there's only so much time, so much things you can go think. So if you, into that tank and that mind that you have, right? And so if you have time in 15 days, revisit it, look at it, then decide if it's something important. But here's what I would say. Nothing new, nothing new, nothing new, nothing new. And I want to say that 5 times, right? Nothing new until you get done with what you're working on, because you need to be great, and you have the opportunity to do that right now. You guys have an awesome day. Can't wait to see you on day 12.